But I got some work in, so at least it's something. I'm excited to get back into Myst though, because this is the last, like, it's probably the last little bit of Myst I'll ever get, kind of thing, if that makes sense. Since, you know, I have done all of the other Myst games, and I am worried about where Cyan is going as a company. So I don't know how much more of them I'll get. And Myst is like definitely finished though. So I'm excited to get my last little bit of it. Up. It made me laugh earlier because I went into FF14 just to do the PvP, because I was like, usually when I go in after stream, I'm always worried that I don't have time to do the PvP, that there's not going to be enough people, all that. So I was like, I'll just connect like just for PvP and then I'll get out. So I did that, and I got a recommendation from a player, and I'm 100% sure it's like a fully just took someone random from the team and clicked, because like there is no way anyone watched me play that game of PvP and was like, you're doing great. I didn't do the worst I've ever done in PvP, but like it was a mode I hadn't done yet. Like I had never played that specific mode before, so I was kind of like, I'm only doing Crystalline Conflict and still I get like shit I've never done before. So I was fully kind of lost of like what I was supposed to do. I kind of just followed around some people, and there was literally a moment where like I was like, I don't understand where anyone is going, so I'll just kind of stand there and wait. And I did a lot of like just running into the enemy and dying. So I feel like I wasn't great at it, which is fine. It wasn't too long, so it was fine. But it made me laugh because I was like, I've done worse, I've done better, but you know, PvP. And then I see, you got a recommendation. I was like, what? What do you mean? God, but I'm in the, like, with Monk, I'm in the, like, 10 levels that are, like, the most annoying to farm. Because from 0 to 30, it goes quite quick. So it's quite easy to just, like, do whatever and just get the levels. And then from 50 onward, you have the full roulette, so it's like quicker as well, and you can kind of just do one roulette a day and you're fine. But like the level 30 to level 40, I was talking about it with Helen. It's like the 10 levels of hell where you don't have enough to actually do. I mean 30 to 50 rather. You don't have enough. The 20 levels of hell. You don't have enough to really do any kind of roulette. Like you can do a little bit of roulette, but you don't really have anything except the leveling and PvP. But also the XP has starting to slow down because they were like because yeah, it's starting to slow down because it's starting to have like bigger XP ranges. So it's so annoying. It's like ugh, 20 levels of annoyance. So I'm excited to be level 50 so I can get to do some roulette again as well. It's also like the same fucking 4 dungeons, or like it's one dungeon every few levels, so like you've done them with any and every fucking job. It's so annoying. But it's fine. I'm trying to think as well what I'll do next week for stream, because I'm not going to be there for the middle of the week, and like I like to have like a little bit. Ooh, that's not the right thing. I like to have a little bit of like a day before, day after to rest kind of thing. So obviously I wouldn't be, because I'm gone from Tuesday to Friday. And obviously I don't stream on Mondays, and I don't want to stream that Monday either, because it's going to be annoying if I do. So I'm like, oh, I could stream on Saturday and Sunday, but like I'd like to keep Saturday. Is the music too loud? No, it's fine, okay. I'd like to keep the Saturday for me to like just rest after, like back and forth train, traveling, all that. And then I'm like, I could do Sunday, but then I wouldn't be able to do any FF14 because I wouldn't have played all week. So I might just like take the full week off and come back the week after. I'll see. Because I'm also like, is it really worth it to just do one stream on Sunday? So I don't know. I'll see, but I might take the full week off. Okay, so we had the Rime age. It's like an ice age. There's whales. I have a little map of the whale path drawn, and then I have 2 things of colors and circles and numbers as like hints that I got from playing the game. These. Yeah. Here we go. These. Up. More so. This has a house. This is like the underbelly of a bigger house where like you have the 2 journals up there where I got the colors from. Then outside it's just icy. I had to reduce the generator to get warmth. I put the colors in the sky. I made it a bi flag because I could. That's very much my logic with that. But yeah, I had to do the whole thing to get the warmth back in the house. God, I wish I could live there. Not all year. I think like, and there's no town, so not here the whole year, but like a month would be nice, I think. From here you can just look at the whales. I also have photos on my phone because they were like different whale patterns and stuff. I don't know if that'll come in handy. Because I can't see how like the whale stuff comes in handy at all. And so from the underneath path that we saw there, you go into this tower up here, and in the tower you can go either this way or this way. There's very little like places in this age. You can kind of just, it very much is a bonus one because they didn't like put as much, I don't want to say as much work because that's not necessarily true, but like it's smaller map for sure, but also like they didn't have to make an extra age, so you know. Up. So we can only go up from there. On here we have the thing that controls the colors, which is kind of what I wanted to check out a little bit, so I'm going to do that in a minute. But we can also go in here, click on that button, it opens the other side, and on this side there is very much nothing. Honestly, we can go up here and we have the tower thingy, but we can't like interact with it at all. It's kind of just like seeing more of everything. The moon is so fucking big. It's a huge moon. But yeah, we can't do anything up there. At least that I know of. It is intriguing that there's like a little, must just be light though, because I can't do anything with it, but like why is this red? So yeah. And then on this end we have more whale watching. Here we can see the whales more. So I don't really know what this space is for ultimately. Honestly. I don't really get it yet. It was one of those sessions where I left stream not knowing what I'm going to do next. But yeah, and so I have two things of colors with different rounds, like circle stuff and different numbers. And I also had a few photos, which is what I'm looking up right now. Here we go. So with the photos, I had like different stages of like the whales being under and over the water. How the whales navigate, the three different whales. And also a thing of specifically with like the lenses that they were talking about. And I don't really know, I don't understand how the whales like go into all of this yet. I'm going to see with my notebook, because the thing is, we have different circles and different alignments and different things. So that's what I got in the books. So underneath that, I might do that on a post-it note actually. Not that I have our post-it notes, hehe. So we got the 3 simple circles that were yellow. I'm just going to write it down. And one said 6, one said 10. Because we had like 2, like I showed you, those 2 different things, and there's the same colors and the same circles, but not for the same things. So I want to kind of recenter it. For this one, so one little circle and one big outer circle, kind of just like a donut. We had either blue, dark blue, or purple. And then we had 9 or 4 for this one, which is a small circle in the center and then a big outer circle, but like with a space in between, so not a donut. We had either white or light blue, and then we had 2 or 1. And then the last one, that one was also light blue, because that one had 2. And if it was light blue, then it was 12. Okay. And the last one was this one, which could also then be pink. And if it was pink, then it was 7. So yeah. Because each had 4 circles, but 2 of the circles were the same every time. So we end up with something like this, where this one, yeah, where they have like different colors attributed to them and different numbers attributed to them. Different circles, and I have to know what they are. But in total then we have 3 different circles. So could a circle be a whale? Because there's 3 different whales? I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know how that could link, but I'm trying to find links, and so far there's none. And so we got light blue, yellow, and 12, 6, 10. Dark blue, purple, 9, 4. White, light blue, pink, 2, 1, 7. Do we have any colors that are like mixes? Yeah, but that doesn't work. Yeah, no, I can't do like math for the colors to try to make sure which color is which number, because very simply put, that will not work. Because the same color has different numbers attributed and shit. But something I wanted to check though. Go back up. The only one that has 2 colors only is the one that's like a donut. You have dark blue and purple. So dark blue. Which one? What is dark blue on this one? Yes, I have the same number above. Okay, and purple. God, I don't know what the numbers though mean, which is hard. Maybe 6, 4, and can I do set 7, 8? 7, 9, sorry. No, I can only pass to like. Oh, is there like no? Yeah, there's no. Okay. Maybe 6, 9 then. Oh no, I can't. Oh no. Because there's no way to do. It's only pair numbers, even numbers, no odd numbers. So that doesn't work. Up. Okay, so then let's just try with colors. I know they'll do anything, and I don't think that will do anything. Also, for the very logistical standpoint of the fact that the other two have like 3 colors each, so it doesn't. I wouldn't be able to put them in there logically. Then how does these numbers, since I can't put like in any way, shape or form the numbers from the journals into this, how does that like link up? Because I also like, we know that they wanted to understand how the lights, how the lights worked. And be able to put the lights how they wanted, so they did this thing. Another thing I don't understand as well. I don't know if it's just a failsafe. Hi Antoine, yes, it's the Age of Myst that they released after the game. That was released not that long ago, and I couldn't play it on Mac when I had it, so I'm playing it now. The other thing that's like, I don't know if it's a failsafe or, because so far it doesn't seem possible, is that we have a way to call the elevator if the elevator is not here. And I don't know if this is just a failsafe to make sure that people don't get stuck somehow, because so far it's not been possible. Thank you. It's not been possible to be somewhere when the elevator wasn't, you know. Like I haven't been able, yeah, I can't leave the elevator as it's going, and I like haven't been able to be downstairs or upstairs without going per the elevator. So having buttons outside of the elevator to call it, I'm like, there's something I'm not doing. It's something I'm not doing. Would have been very funny if it was the amount, if it had to do with the colors, but yes. So that's the thing I'm also keeping in my mind, is like, why can I call the elevator back if the elevator can't not be here when I'm there as well? So I just know there's like a way, probably through here, to like go back down or something. Somehow. Because if not, they just would not have put this there. They just would have put the elevator, that would have been enough. But also, The thing is, I feel like it's not a tradition, but almost in Myst games to have like a button outside of the elevators to be able to call them back. Like I feel like it's been in so many Myst games. As just like a thing, because usually you have elevators all over the place. So it could also just be a thing of in-world cohesion. If that makes sense. Of being like, well, in the world there's usually buttons outside of the elevator, so we're going to continue to do that because it works with that. Because I don't know, I don't know how I could like leave anywhere and like send the elevator back or something. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Maybe I'm just trying to like find something too hard again. Lady peaceful, lady happy. That's interesting though, cause I remembered going back in there. I remembered I was like, when I went down, there was no button to turn it back around. I wonder if I could do that, and then I couldn't. But I can do it like this. And that's interesting. Ooh. Can I go to the elevator like this? Okay, I knew there had to be like another room or something. I was like, it's not possible that there's no... Ooh, I can put water in here. EP, don't waste it. Hopla. That like drawings of his wife without her face. That's really pretty though. That's really pretty. I love that kind of like sketching. That sad, sad bed of a father. Ooh, so that's what it was. Okay. That's the thing. That's going to be interesting. Okay. I'm looking everything before I take the books. Is the book to go back to Myst here? Okay. Shirts, of course. Nothing in there. No pants. He didn't need his pants. Oh. Atris, I understand why viewing Riven is so vital to you. In truth, I have not stopped thinking about my home since the moment we escaped. But no matter how much you insist you're simply ensuring Gen remains trapped there, I see my own sadness when I look into your eyes. I see my own sadness when I look into your eyes. Gen is a monster who deserves his imprisonment, but I also know he will always be your father. Atris, my love, do you wish only to affirm that the cage still holds, or is there something more significant to you that you're searching for? Yours, Catherine. Cute. Rime Volume 2. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I have decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Sirius and Akanar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as the observation post. Both boys prefer inside where it is warm, protected from the cold. Neither of them shows any real desire to leave. I cannot remember the last time my son spent so much time with me on an age. Last night, Sirius came to me with an hypothesis that may solve the crystal refraction issue entirely. His suggestion involved cutting the crystals into thin lenses before attempting to filter light through them. An idea that came to him while thinking about the properties of my eyeglasses. I can't help but smile at the idea of Cyrus watching me stare through the solution right on my nose. It's an unconventional approach, but his reasoning is sound. With Akenar's help, I believe we can repurpose some of the equipment already in the workroom to fashion these crystal lenses. Ooh. Math. Progress on the lenses is slow, as the crystals are prone to shatter if handled correctly. Despite the setbacks, my son are wholly engrossed in the task, and seeing them work together gives me great hope for the future. I long for the day I can bring them to Durni to see its beauty for themselves. I know they will prove themselves indispensable to any restoration efforts I might undertake. Eventually, I will need to tell them about Riven, but there is so much to do before it becomes a concern. My concern, personally, is that there seems to be blood splatter on the on the notebook. I think it's supposed to just be ink, but the fact that it's like brownish looks like blood. The lenses have been completed. Tonight we will return to Myst Island and to Catherine. It has been too long without the warmth of either, and we all deserve a break. While there, I will need to collect some additional linking books. It brings me no joy, but the only way to test the device is to intentionally damage several of them and ensure the device can still create a focused image. Oh, sorry. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. I was still working up the courage to ask her for it, but before I could begin speaking, she had placed the book in my hands. It was the waterlogged linking book to Riven I had thrown into the sea the moment we were back in Myst, free of my father. I knew destroying the book was only a symbolic gesture, as the descriptive book still remained in Curvir, but I was young and angry. I remember Catherine swimming out to retrieve it despite my objections. "You should keep it. You may want it later," she told me. At the time, the idea upset me. Why would I want a reminder of that place? But once again, she was right. We said our goodbyes, and I returned to Rime, humbled by her foresight and love, as well as the note she has secretly tucked under the book's cover. Which is the note we read. Okay. It has been several days with no progress. No matter how we alternate the lenses, only the faintest, blurriest image appears. Did I damage the book too severely? Is the number of lenses too few or too many? The number of variables feel insurmountable. The boys find their own method of encouragement. They have not given up hope, and so I must follow their example. For now, I have decided to refocus my efforts on the lights in the night sky. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origins. Okay, so the lenses and the light in the night sky are not linked. Okay. I think the effects could be triggered somehow. It's something that we'll have to try. I doubt either of my son was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It's the side of them I have not seen before. The towers are finished. The power they require is conducted directly through the saline sea, alleviating the need for wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know just how close this morning. Just how close. This morning as we worked, I noticed Akenar rubbing his eye and groaning under his breath. Until now I had simply assumed it was fatigue, but he then asked if either Sirius and I ever got headaches from how strange the light is compared to other ages. It took a few moments for the full weight of his observation to hit me. Akenar had inadvertently noticed that the frequency of the visible light in Rime is completely unique to this age. Something so important yet so subtle that it had gone unseen thus far. Of course the lenses could not focus the linking panel of the books. They were calibrated assuming the standard frequency range. We shall repurpose the tower to allow the manipulation of the light in the sky and project it through the lens, giving us much finer control. 1400. We will need to find the correct combined frequency and conduct an additional tower to transfer the light to the imagining device, but I believe that work will go quickly. We are so close now, I can feel it. Another hard day, but we have erected the final tower. I am too tired to write tonight. Tomorrow we test Akenar's theory. Akenar and Sirius have some kind of shared secret that they are keeping from me. I admit the great curiosity about what it could be. But I believe it is better to let them have something that is theirs alone. Truth be told, I am glad to see them relying on each other more. It has taken longer than I could have imagined, but this morning we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age through a damaged book. It is an incredible sensation, like standing in two worlds at once. It is so much more than I could have done alone. The boys are so proud and want to return to Myst Island immediately to tell their mother about it. Which is just as well. It's times I learned about Riven. Okay. Okay, I can move them, but I can't, like, do anything really with them because the light isn't near enough. Okay. And we got water here if I ever need water. That's to call the thing. I still don't have a place that I can, like, go out of and not call the elevator from, though. Making sure I'm not skipping anything, but I don't think so. Okay. So. I don't know if like the which one I'm taking really changes anything, but it was 1400, yes. But I can go to 1400, so maybe 1000 and then 400. That's pretty though. Does that do anything? I can see all three of them. Fun. They left back, so. Ah, here they are again. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. I don't know if there was anything to see with them because I didn't know if like I heard them scream was like in link with something or not. Maybe having to go see down like what's happening with them through the lenses. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if like which on the thing matters, like which is 1,000, which is 400. I don't know if that matters. Oh. The specific color should matter as long as the sum is right. I see. I meant more which arrow is which. You know, which arrow was on the 1,000, which arrow was on the 400 kind of thing. But then if the colors don't matter, then that doesn't either, because then that means I could have done 7,000, 7,000, it would have been the same result kind of thing. Well, they're not keen to be back. Ah, here they are. Well, that's nice. I don't really know what I'm waiting for, to be perfectly honest. I am slightly lost about what I'm supposed to do. I get the explanation and everything, but I'm more lost in the like what I'm supposed to achieve kind of thing. Because they're like, oh yes, repair a book, but we don't have a book to repair with us. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't know if we have anything with us. And we already have the Myst book to like go back, so I'm kind of just waiting for like if there was anything, and I'm like, no, there wasn't. Okay, that means it was not good. Not what I was supposed to do. It's very pretty though. Okay. God, they had to go there every day to make that though. Every day it's that I was wondering if it closed that on like automatically if I left for too long, and it does close automatically. You know, I can only go up through like this. Because like then I don't get what these are for. I am understanding very little. Not gonna lie. Is there something over there? Maybe I should check. I haven't gone back down in long. To be fair. Like, apart from where you actually, like, the little thing. I haven't gone where we started back at all, so I don't know if there's anything there. This place. I fear it might just be to look at the sea. Yeah, because then there's nothing here, I don't think. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. It's just where we pop up. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I feel like they are screaming a lot more than they used to, but maybe it's just me imagining. I hope screaming means they like the colors. Okay. I was like, there was one thing I haven't tried with that elevator. I don't like to have so many places where like I can't do anything but just watch. That's the big one. One, two, three. Well, look here. There's something I'm really not getting. I can't see the points, and I can't see where I'm supposed to go. Maybe it's another thing with the elevator you haven't tried yet. That's what I was wondering, because it's still like Because I can't go more up. Can I go more down? Is that the thing? Yeah, can't go more up. Can I go more down from there? That's the last thing, I think. Yeah, that's it. Ugh. And this is going to be a place where I can leave without the elevator, I'm guessing, because I need that button. That's where they're cutting the fucking slabs. Ah, here we go. Okay. 14, 10, 7, 4. I love how those numbers don't align with what they had in their notebooks. That's really nice. It's great, actually. There we go. With the elevator. That's why he put all of his nice rugs. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so maybe that's more of a pink than a red then. Yeah. Here you go. Up. Whoa. So they are in the rock. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. Up, here we go. Crystal observation. Max distance between the height of the top and bottom lenses cannot exceed 11 steps. It seems the light is unable to penetrate the ink of the book as the distance is too great. To allow for needed refraction, no two sequential lenses can have a matching iris size. Each lense's color frequency must be unique. Excellent observation. To compensate for its extreme refraction, any lens set to use the highest frequency color must also use a smaller iris. Okay, so the arrows are indeed important. Okay, so if a lens sits between two small iris lenses, it must be equal to distance to both. Lens frequency can increase or decrease, but they must do so in order, even if the alteration of the base crystal's shape into a fast lens, the laws of physics cannot be circumvented. In order as I get closer to the book. Okay. 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 Not more than 11 steps in between the lenses. Okay. No two sequential lenses matching iris. Each lens's color unique. You take a picture as well, because Up. If lens in between two small iris lenses equal distance to both. The thing that worries me is that they act as if there's more than two lenses, and on my thing I only have two, so I'm like, are we getting more? Sorry. Okay. And I can't like that just, and so it's white, yellow, pink, dark blue, and then the light. Okay. Oula. Ugh. We found it. Even after all these years, I recognize it in an instant. Infinity in a bottle. Ah. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh. One, 2, up 12, 4. I was just a Sudoku. Yellow, dark blue. So the other two will inevitably be pink and light blue. 12. Is that what's on the... No, it wasn't what's on the other thing. Because the other thing... It's not what the other thing was labeled, because the 4 was labeled for the yellow. So that's not possible. It didn't have any of that specific symbol. Oh, this one I can see. I think this one is like the 3 circle one. Next to the 4 here. Looks like the 3 circle one. Which is great because I haven't been given any of this. Up, infinity in a bottle. Ooh, okay. Ah, okay, and then I have to, okay. And that's where the 1400s come from, I'm guessing. Riven. Mechanical. Thermite. Blank. Myst. Oof, channel wood. And stone ship. Okay. So it was, this one was yellow. And this one was dark blue. And 12. And this one was 4. I guess I can have pink, light blue, dark blue, white, yellow, or green. Okay. And number goes from 0 to 20. Oh, wait. No. I was like, maybe the circles is like which one is supposed to be like on the thing, right? Like which strat it is. But I don't know, because I only have 3, because this one... Just like how... Oh, and all of them, it's... Oh, okay, it's the refraction. Okay, I see. So that one... Refraction should be like that. Because that, I'm guessing, is this. So like, should be like this, and this one should be like this. So that's what the circles are. Sorry. That's what the circles are. Honestly, I could start by testing the ones that they had written in. So it would be light blue, fully open. I mean, this one you can't retract anyway, so. And that was 12. Start from the bottom will be easier. So white, this one was like half, and it was on 2. This one was on 6. It was fully opened. It was yellow. This one was on 9. It was fully closed. It was that color, so that's fine. And this one was on 12. Okay. How do I test it is my question, because there's no button or anything, and I'm... Oh, no, there is a lever, my bad. Okay, so nothing... Oh. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, so there was nothing for that. Let's try the other one, which was this one was fully open, was at 10. God, let's start from the bottom because I really put them down. Up, so that one was at blue, light blue, half closed. Yeah, half closed, and at 1. That one was fully closed. dark blue, and at 4 that one was half closed, pink, and at 7, and that one was yellow and 10. Nothing seems to happen either. Good to know. Okay. So, then. It seems like it always has to be like 4 different colors. Like it can't be twice the same color from what we have seen. Now we can also try the one that we found on the table, which was you're at 14 and your light blue, you're at 10, your dark blue, and you're fully closed. Up. You're at pink. You're fully opened. And you're at 7. And you're yellow. Fully closed. And you're at 4. Okay, nothing seems to work either. I'm trying to see if there's any like reaction of anything when it's like good, but it's not. There's none. Okay, cool. So I can't do by elimination, I guess. Okay. So from the final thing, we know that the smallest one is fully opened and at 4. We know that this one is half closed. We know that this one is yellow. And it's at, we don't know. And we know that this one is dark blue and at 12. Okay, so it has to be minimum here. Okay. That's all the info we have. So you can't be yellow, then we'll put you on white. So this one has to be fully open because we can't, the top layer one has to be like fully opened. And this is also like a maybe for the fully open on the bottom because I did see that through the like water thing, so it's not sure. But that's like the thing we have. So let's see. How do you work this? So if you can't like... Yeah, if any movement like shuts it off, and if... Oh, it doesn't shut it off actually. It does shut it off, okay. Because then you can't really try anything. Because maybe I missed something, but like... You can't see like the result if all of them aren't all correct, so you can't like play with them. I'm wondering if this is like a hint of like you need to make sure. Oh, that's what those rules are for. Sorry. I don't know why those rules in my head were still for the thing outside. Wait, let me reread them. Yes, okay, I understand. Max distance cannot exceed 11 steps, so it can't be 4 plus 11. It can't be more than 15. So you have to be 15 then. To allow the needed refraction, the two sequential lenses can have a matching iris size. No two sequential. Okay, so none of them have a matching iris size, so that's fine. So that should be the right thing, I guess. That this one is fully... I'm going to write that in another color just to make sure. Okay, so this one has to be 15. This one has to be the donut. Each lens color frequency must be unique. Okay, that's the case. To compensate for the extreme refraction, any lens set to use the highest frequency color must also use the smallest iris. Okay, so that I need to go outside to check what the frequency colors are. Okay, I'll go do that. God, I was so excited about this because I like that kind of a thing of being like, you have to guess what the combination is by those kind of things, and then I fully forgot about it the second after. Okay, so it goes for the color thing. For this, it goes white, yellow, pink, dark blue, light blue, green. Poor green, no one uses green for any other thing. Okay. Okay. So, to compensate for the extreme refraction, any lens set to use the highest frequency color must also have the smallest iris. Okay. Highest frequency color is going to be white. So smallest iris, white can't have the smallest iris right now. Maybe if I do that, and then that's why yellow. Okay, up. Here we go. If a lens sits between two small iris lenses, it must be equal distance to both. Yes, pink is an equal distance to both of those. Lens frequency must decrease in order. Can decrease or increase, but they must do so in order, even if the alteration of the base crystal shape into a flat lens. The laws of physics cannot be circumcised. Okay. My issue now would be, so I would put white and pink. My issue now is the pink's number. I really don't know. How many numbers do I have room for in there? I have 7, 8, 9. Okay. Oh, it must be in equal distance. That's what I mean by equal distance. Okay. 4 and 12. So I have this. Okay, so it must be, then it must be 8. Is this it? No. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, no. Let's try with the thing that I had thought it was on the thing. I thought it was like this. So maybe then that one would be pink and that one would be pink, that one would be white then maybe. But then no, because the frequency thing would be fucked. Because highest frequency, smallest iris. But then maybe this is smallest iris. And then because I can't put those two full open, I can't put those two half. So maybe This one is white. This one's pink. No, because this one has to say half, because that's what it said. That's like the one thing I have. So this one cannot be the white, because that's the highest frequency one. There's something I can feel I'm not getting. Because why would they draw it like this? The thing that's making me pause is that specifically. This thing that's on the thing, that's drawn on the letter. That thing with this being like circled and arrowed to, because that is next to them saying, to compensate for an extreme refraction, any lens set to use the highest frequency color must also use the smallest iris. And I'm like, is this in correlation to something I didn't get? Did I put them in the wrong order? And actually pink is the highest one. And so then if pink is the highest one, I can actually exchange those two. Because then that would work. But no. No, pink would never be the highest, wait. Pink would never be the highest, but green could be. I'm sure you have to match the books as well. You mean like there would be like a different combination per book? Is that what you mean? And so that one would be the one for Riven? I don't know if the books... Like, they don't say anything about the books, so I'm unsure. Maybe that was a spoiler. I don't know. They don't say... I don't feel like they say anything about the books. In anything. Like, it has to be one per book or something. But that would make sense, because to me, like, the different tests were just, like, the different tests trying to get there. I only switched it to fuck. To Myst because I was like the one I'm interested to getting back to is Myst. I don't care about the rest. Well, it doesn't work anyway. But now that I've written like my hypothesis, I can try. Which one was Akenars? Which one was? That one's blank. Channelwood. Wait, let's try. Okay. Let's see. So white, half opened, 2. Yellow, fully opened, 6. Dark blue, fully closed, 9. And light blue, 12. Okay, so that one's for Channelwood. So logically the other one would be Stone Ship. Stone Ship would be yellow. At least now I know what it looks like when they I need to start from the bottom, I always forget. At least I know what it looks like when it does work actually. So that's good. Light blue. 1 middle, dark blue, fully closed, 4, half pink, 7, and yellow full open, 10. Okay, this one is not Stone Ship. Right. Would that one be mechanical then? No. This one? Neither. Did I make a mistake somewhere? Yes, it's 0 instead of being 1. My bad. Why on 0? You're supposed to be on 1. Up. 1, 4, 7, 10. 1, 4, 7, 10. Middle. Donut. Middle. Open. Blue. Purple. Pink. Yellow. Okay, let's go. Yes and no. No. Okay, so it is stone ship like I first thought, but I just had put 0 instead of 1 by accident. Stone ship. And And then the last one we're given 14, light blue, up 10, dark blue, fully closed, 10, pink, 7, fully opened, and yellow, 4, fully closed. Would that one be mechanical maybe? No. Is that one? Okay. Which one is that? Cinemiti? Ah, here we go. Cinemiti. Cinemite. Cinematic, maybe. Okay, up. Cute. Cinetic. Ah. Just going to rewrite the word because, like, at that point. Here we go. Up. And so we have all of these. So the one that we don't know are for blank, Myst, and Riven. And mechanical, I think. Can you actually, like, figure out the combination for all of them? Like, if you really put in the effort? I'm wondering. Yes. Ooh, that's fun. I'm guessing it's quite hard. That one is 12. And that one I had guessed was in donut. This one is half. I put it at 8. And I put it in pink. And this one was somehow harder than others. Well, if you're starting with like a blank page for all of them, I guess. Up. So this was my guess. Which doesn't work, but let's try again. Yep. I'm guessing there's hints around for what the others are, probably. With these, for example. And the one upstairs as well that has another color combination. Do you get an achievement for guessing all of them? I think there's an achievement only for one of them. Oh, okay, I see. Because I'm like, I feel like I'll get the... I think like I have time anyway, so I might as well do that. Before I get back to the Riven one. Ugh. Nitro is the one that's over there. Because it's white, yellow, pink, dark blue. So something I wanted to get was this one, a dark blue and a yellow. They're both in the middle. Almost all of them, it's just the dark blue that's like the most refracted. Even though it's not supposed to be the highest frequency color, I feel like. I don't get that highest frequency thing, because in almost all of the examples at work that we have, it's a dark blue that has like the smallest iris, except it's like in the middle of the range that we have. Like the range is white, yellow, pink, dark blue, light blue, green. And I was like, oh, let me see with the examples we have which like, and it actually is, that's like highest frequency. But all of them, like the most closed one is the dark blue color, even though it's like right in the middle of the frequency. Light blue isn't. Light blue is chill, pink is also chill in quite a few of them. And there's only one example with pink, but still. That's something I have a hard time understanding. Yes, I'm doing 2 work, that's funny. Oh, it's the other way around. It's the other way around. Blue, pink, yellow, white. I haven't changed the number of or the refraction stuff, but okay. I don't even really know how you would like start guessing the numbers and everything without any hints from the game. I mean, I guess with this, it's like, oh, I have the numbers here. Okay, wait. White is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White is at 7. Something is at 8. Yellow is at 11. 12, 13, 14. For pink. 15, 16, 17. And then 17 for dark blue. Or like 17 and a half, 18. Like 17. 14. 11. 7. So that wouldn't be for Riven, but up. We still got mechanical mists and another one, I think. And blank. But blank doesn't count, I think. Maybe it does. Okay. I think that's probably a hint for so far. Yeah. It's really all written, so this one is big, this one is big. This one is donut, and this one is up like that. Ugh. Full opened. Yeah, and this one full closed. Yeah, like that. Okay. Just gotta find the book now. Oopsie, not the right book. It's mechanical. Okay. While I'm at it, let's go see the one that was in the bedroom. Okay, so we have white, pink, dark blue, green. Green is the smallest. Dark blue is full opened. Pink is half open. And white is full open. Can I see? Okay. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Hopla. Let's see. Your love is like a broken vein. I'm telling you about. Told me there's a world out there. We don't care enough to find that far. Down from perfect day. Living hard while the whole world more. We're all the way. We don't care and I don't mind at all. You got the car, we got the van. Open for mom and dad. Cup of coffee and a place to find. 17. Pink, yes. Half. Oopsie. Half, I said. Thank you. Dark blue. Fully opened. Oopsie. Oh, wait. Fully opened. Thank you. And 13. And this one is green for once. Fully closed. And on 9. Okay, not Myst. Do I have any of it in Myst? Well, Riven, but that wouldn't be Riven. No. Then it would be the blank one? Did I? No, that's what was written over there. Thought it'd be the Myst one. Maybe I counted stuff wrong. Let's go see again. Let's go, Freddy. Let's go out into the whole damn world. Let's go check what I might have. Maybe I counted wrong. I almost fucked up counting earlier, so probably just counted wrong. Okay. Is like pink. No, pink is like a middle size, or as the blue and the white are bigger. Right? Yes. And when you zoom in, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, those numbers are good too. Like for the numbers I'm counting the circles. These things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's 9, 13, 17, and 20. But if I go from the other way around, because the top I think I can do is 20. That one would be 19. This -1, and then you do -1 on all of them, so 16, 12, and 8. Maybe, I don't know. Let's go. That was the thing. Okay. So that is Myst. And then the only one I don't have is Riven and Blank. I wonder what the blank could be though. I don't know if you could even like solve the blank one because it's blank. It's not supposed to go anywhere. Yeah, no, I was like, maybe there's a hint in there, but no. Just checking, cause like, kinda did the trick multiple times now. Okay, up. Okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, be right back. I'm back. Up. Up. Camera. Lights. Action. Okay. Here we go. How many are there of those? Okay, there's 5, so it can't be this. Because I was like, could the last one be to do with this? But no, it's not, because there's too many of them. There's 5, I need 4. But I'm not sure that like the last one can be solved. Like the blank one, I don't think I can do anything with the blank one. Honestly. Guessing this one is not lined in a way that I can do anything about it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen slabs anywhere else. Okay. Maybe let's try to get back. Maybe let's try to get back to the riven one. It's quite nice to be in there though. If I solve all of them except for the blank one, honestly, it'd be good already. So let's start from 0, so I can focus on my thing. Up. Here you go. Okay. So, up, where is that? Here. So it's yellow. This one. 4 and 12. And dark blue. That's the only info I have. Okay. So. Please. Fucking hell. 4. Put them all down. That one is 12. So that one has to be 15. So it can be more than 11, and that's 11 on the dot. So that has to be true. Then we have here yellow. And here dark blue. So then as the 3 colors that stay, we have white, pink, and light blue. Oh, and this one was like this, so that we know. So let's say this one is an 8. It's like in between those two, that'd be practical for me. And that it's let's try with white first, and then this one would have to be closed like that. Let's see. No, okay. So what if this one's pink? What if this one's light blue? What if this one's light blue? Oh, here we go. It was light blue. Okay, so dark blue, light blue, green. This one's fully closed. This one's in 8. This one's fully closed as well. And that one's opened. Here you go. How to get back to Riven. Oh, and I can go... No, I'm guessing I can't go to Riven. If I click on it, that would be insane. Yeah, no, I can't click on it anyway. So, up. I wonder if I have to use a blank one. Anyway. And that one is Riven. Thank you. Honestly, at that point, since I had like tried a lot of things with the other one already, I was like, okay, let's just put all the things that like, I don't know if it's kind of on anti-game, but like all the things that like they wouldn't put in if you wouldn't use it in there. So like these two have to be big, because if they're not, then you can't put this one in the middle for 8. The blank one doesn't do anything? Okay, thank you. Blank isn't solvable. That makes sense that the blank wouldn't have a solvable answer. So yeah, I bet just on the fact that like this one has to be an 8, and so these two have to be small, and then the rest I just like was like I just have the color to guess then. The question now is there anything else to do, or do I just go to Myst back? Because kind of feel like the whole point was to get the collection for Riven, so I don't know if there's anything else to do. That's all there is, other than one more achievement that you can't get at this point. Okay, I see. Let's go back to Myst then. Why can't I get it at this point? Why can't I get the achievement? My notebook looks very satisfying. Like, that spread looks really nice. From just a visual standpoint. Up. Okay, up. That's the thing, is like, since when you play Myst, you have that whole thing, it's like, well, the game's already done, so